When somebody new walks in, I always greet them, explain to them what the program does, and my concern is always like what their needs are. So why are you here today, you know? And I actually see people that are on probation, that can't go back home because they did something bad, and I could just see myself in them. When I was growing up, I was raised by my mom, by a single parent, and with my 3 brothers. And my father, he was in and out the correctional system, so I didn't really see him a lot. I just never knew. Like, I used to write letters to him. I remember every Father's Day, I used to write letters and make him cards. You know, like in school, they have you make cards for your dad. I didn't even know he was in jail until I was older. Like when I was like 12, he got out of the correctional system and he actually moved in with us, which that never happened before. Which I thought it was gonna be like great, but I was never used to my dad like that. And then my mom was already in a tough situation, like we didn't have nowhere to go. I went from being stable to moving to motels, and we did that for a very long time. And my dad wasn't a good influence towards us. He ended up doing bad, and my mom separated from him. I just remember feeling hopeless. Like I used to think that way, like, oh, what's the point of going to school? Nobody cares, you know? And you know, eventually I ended up having my first mental breakdown at 18. None of my family went through like panic attacks or anxiety or that I know of depression. I just felt like, oh, there's something wrong with me because I feel this way. And so eventually they brought me to TAY Tunnel. Like I remember the first day I came here and I cried and they just listened to me. And I will never forget that day because I didn't even want to come. I wasn't used to people helping me or listening to me. So it was kind of like, at first it was kind of like learning like different things about life and about friends and boundaries and triggers. Cause like, oh, why did I get panic attacks? Probably, you know, alcohol. It's a big trigger. Like I didn't know like a lot of things about myself. When I first came in here, I would never thought that I would be the person I am today. Yeah. I started writing and I got into poetry. Like in college, I did like a poetry club. So that helped me a lot with my depression. And it's a good coping skill. Life is going to happen. You cannot run away. Life is full of memories, but some of them fade away. Live life to the fullest because you never know when it ends. The clock is ticking and the time never ends. Life is full of memories. You can pause or press play. Stay true to yourself and loyal to your friends. Don't listen to the rumors. People are just trying to hate. Life is limitless. Keep going until the end. Put a smile on, look in the mirror, say you're beautiful, and get ready for the day. I realized that when you help yourself, it's like you're able to help others better in a more positive way.